Alright, we're going to start with some vocabulary. This is our whole new unit. It is Unit 5, which is on sampling, which you had an introduction to last week. So Unit 5 is sampling. And we're going to start in our vocab section, if you couldn't tell already. So you're going to start with looking at several vocabulary terms that have to do with sampling that you're going to need to remember or need to know. So this first one is mean. And this is again a type of average, right? So a mean is the sum of the data values divided by the number of data. The data values divided by the number of data items. This would be your normal average. When we take a regular average, or you say take the average of the test scores, usually we mean the mean average. Okay, our second one is going to be median. This is another type of average. It is the middle value of an odd number of data. So the middle value of an odd number of data. Items arranged in order. We'll do examples of these later. Okay, so that's only for odd amount of data. Okay, but for even, number of data, you are going to, the median is going to be in the mean of the two middle numbers. So you're going to line them all up. You're going to find the two most middle numbers if it's even, and you're going to take the mean average, which is the traditional average of the middle two numbers. Okay, and again, we'll do more examples with this when we get to our notes. Number 3 is mode. So mean, median, and mode is mostly what we're learning today. The mode is the value of values that occurs most often. The value of values that occurs most often. Okay, but sometimes there isn't a mode, so when all the data values occur the same number of times, there is no mode. So let's write that down. When all data values occur the same number of times, there is no mode. Okay? We have 2 more data terms here, or that we're going to use. We're going to use 4 is the range. And in statistics or in sampling, it's the difference between the greatest and the least value in the set. So it's as high as we go and as low as we go. The difference between the greatest value and the least value in a data set. And the last vocab term for this one is going to be number 5. Again, this is in the very back of your book, just like normal. Make sure it gets in the right place. Is an outlier. And an outlier, which we'll talk about a little bit more and how it can mess with our data, is a value that is very different from all the other values. So a value that is very different from all the other values in a set. So if we took, say, the average second graders, and they're all lined up in height order, and most of them are like 3'9", 3'8", 4 foot, 4'2", 4'1", somewhere in there, and then we had a 5 foot second grader. That second grader would be an outlier because he's very different from all the other values in the set, or all the other heights in the set. So those are the 5 things that we're going to do. I'm going to stop this video now, and you can continue taking notes on this one, and then the second video is going to be the notes for this section.